But you brought up actually two parts of
Two things, yeah.
this next topic, which is the Suns apparently listening to KD offers.
Yeah.
The Suns are listening to KD offers. So after all this time, we sat here wondering when or if and or when Jimmy Butler was going to be sent to Phoenix to team up with KD and Book. They are listening to Kevin Durant offers, who said he don't got no problem with hooping when he's 40.
Exactly.
And I believe it. What are we doing? Like what?
I'm I don't know how I feel, because it's like, it seems like everyone's kind of given up, which to an extent is fair. Like the fact that the Suns maybe don't feel like if they even do get Jimmy Butler that they have much of an opportunity. Maybe KD is the problem
No,
in Phoenix.
no,
Probably isn't. He
no.
definitely isn't the problem.
But you take what you take, bro. You take the baggage. The baggage that comes with KD, you gotta fucking take.
But also go see what you can get for KD. Maybe that could suit Book's game better, because you're gonna have Book for a while.
But you still got Beal, and that's bro. I'm saying,
I know you can, yeah.
But okay, a week ago it was like, all right, all we need to do is get Beal to opt out of his trade clause or non-trade clause, and we can send him over to Miami.
But do you really think that Jimmy Butler's going to improve that team way more?
Look, I think it's a better replace. I think it's. I don't think shopping KD is a good option. I don't think shopping KD. Fuck no, dude. It's Kevin Durant. He's top 5 right now. He's top 5 yesterday. He's top 5 tomorrow. It's Kevin Durant. When we're talking about go get a bucket, it's go get a bucket. He's go get a bucket Durant.
Now, I'm saying for another team. I'm not saying for the Suns. I give a fuck about the Suns.
That, and fuck sending him to Miami. What are we doing? A Jimmy KD swap? Absolutely not. Now we're just getting delusional. There's absolutely no reason for that. Shopping KD, I think, is absolutely ridiculous. There should be no reason why we're going, oh man, I guess if Beal doesn't want to go, we'll just get rid of the guy that, we actually want to build around and have next.
See, I just kind of, after this trade, it's like, after this trade, and after all the past 5 years that we've talked about this fucking sport and not really seen any impactful trades that have done anything to the NBA, I kind of just want to see shit get fucked up real quick, Fuck it up. Who cares?
No, but why
10
not
people. Trade LeBron.
Fuck that. No, let's not fuck it up. If we're gonna if we're gonna have these blockbuster trades or move these people around, let's make it make sense.
Trading Siakam and Halliburton for LeBron James.
No, absolutely.
Make stupid trades.
No.
Get hammered.
No.
Make stupid shit up.
No, let's
ruin the NBA even more.
No. We need to dial this back because we're absolutely not. We don't need this. No. What we need to do is get Kevin Durant to not feel like he's delegated to the corner, and that'll solve a lot of problems that Phoenix probably has. All
of their problems.
Shopping Kevin Durant, don't think that's the best option. But because they are shopping Durant, we got landing spots. The first one, if you want to be if you want to be the biggest asshole, and you're the Miami Heat, and Jimmy Butler, all he wants to do is go be a Phoenix Sun. We give him what he wants.
You take Kevin Durant.
We take Kevin Durant. Obviously, I think that'd be a big waste of time on both players' parts.
But you don't think that Book, Jimmy, and Beal could do something?
No.
Now we do have to. I love KD. KD hasn't done a damn thing since he left Golden State.
In terms of
being able to put a team together.
I mean, is he the GM?
No, but I mean, it's Kevin Durant.
Okay, so right now,
Kevin Durant is going to get what he wants.
He's in Phoenix, right? And you're saying he can't
I'm saying he went to a Suns team that had made a finals before.
Okay, and then they get Bradley Beal. and it makes the team worse, is that Kevin Durant's fault? I mean, I mean,
No,
how many times? Actually, to think about it,
but
since the
you think Book and KD are running it? No, and Book, KD, and Jimmy aren't running it either. So
Jimmy apparently is running everything, but since this
no, I
Kevin
mean
Durant, since the Kevin Durant fall off,
going to a finals.
since the Kevin Durant fall off, this would probably be the first time he's at least, instead of just, I don't know, either hating or getting mad or avoiding any explanation for not succeeding, he said the truth. He said, I feel like
Yeah,
I'm delegated to the corner. It's not, you know,
but this
and
was a year ago.
bro, this could be okay, but listen, he could have been petty and forced his way out. Like he could have just done that again and said, "Fuck this, I don't want to be here, trade me." But he said, "No, I want to play with Book. I want this shit to work. This is how I feel. Can we fix this?" When has Kevin Durant ever done that? When has Kevin
Never,
Durant ever said, "Yo, this is how I feel. Can we
never,
do something about it? I don't want
never.
to leave." He's never done that.
Well,
He
then
was he could have
how
won
the hell are
four
we
more
still in this position then?
with
With the Suns team?
Bradley
We're
Beal.
still in this. Yeah, but it's like take him off the court then. Fuck him. Get rid of him.
That's what I mean. That's what we're trying to do.
I
And
know,
that's probably what's going to
now the
happen.
Suns are going fuck that.
Well, no, I think they're
Let's
just
bounce
listening.
KD.
They're just listening. No, 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 no. I think after that trade with Luca and AD, every executive or every GM went, "Oh, okay, so we're calling everybody about everyone."
You know what sucks? Chris
What's up?
Paul's trade got vetoed apparently. Well, what was it?
Well, yeah. What do you mean?
15
Apparently,
years
no.
ago.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it
Yeah.
got vetoed 15 years ago.
Oh, oh.
But no, we should veto trades for being stupid, not for being overpowering. Fuck you.
Yeah. I mean, but
Like
are
you
you
shouldn't be
saying
able to
that?
trade a fucking. There should be like fantasy keeper. Like I can't trade Derrick Henry. You can't trade Luka. You pick one guy cannot be traded.
Well, I mean, yeah. I guess you could have. I mean, you could have either someone on a non-trade clause or you could just have someone
Whatever the fuck. Yeah,
listed as an
agree.
untouchable. But either way, maybe that's that. And it's also like a power move. Like, hey, y'all thought this was a player. Y'all thought this was a
Yeah,
player
y'all
led.
thought this is player driven. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
okay, bet,
This
bet.
might flip, bro.
Luca to L.A. Bet.
Bounce. Yeah,
Let's see.
buy a house and
Let's see how much.
we're sending you across the country, bitch.
Go get your fucking real estate agent.
Yeah,
But I don't think Miami's an option. But there are other landing
no.
spots for Kevin Durant. I saw a lot of people pointing at the Spurs.
Mm.
And I mean,
Well, what's his nuts? Just went
they
there.
already made the one move. And I mean,
Which good for De'Aaron Fox.
if we're just gonna keep it real, which also Zach LaVine in Sacramento, beautiful. I mean,
Cool.
finally done
Good
in
for Zach.
Chicago,
Yeah.
something we
Yeah.
wanted. Which I mean,
And he gets the. I think Sabonis is probably gonna stay. So
yeah. So
gets to be with Sabonis. So
I don't know what's gonna happen with the Kings, but I mean, De'Aaron Fox, KD, Wemby, shut the fuck up. What are we doing?
that's insane.
I mean, that's
But
the lineup.
I'm gonna be interested in just seeing how this current lineup plays out for the Spurs. I don't think Katie's gonna go to the Spurs, but I think the current status of this team could improve
Why wouldn't
on
he?
how they've
Like
played. But
what would be your reasoning for KD not wanting to go to the Spurs?
I don't know if they have anything to trade.
I mean, does KD not seem? Oh, okay. I thought you meant in terms of, like, he wouldn't like being a Spur. I feel like
No, I think that would work pretty great. I mean, I think that you would take the ball out of Wemby's hands a little bit, which is fine.
Spurs are like all basketball, and KD's like all
All
basketball.
basketball.
He could just go to San Antonio and just worry about
But
basketball.
you got no
And
one to send. You gotta
yeah,
send
I
De'Aaron
mean,
Fox away.
you could probably. I mean, bro, you could build send Chris Paul back to Phoenix.
Chris Paul's not doing it. No.
Bro, I guess you could send whoever to wherever at this point.
This is
Golden
so
State.
weird. This is such a weird NBA now.
It is. You know why?
But I'm gonna
Because
be honest. It was getting kind of stale.
it is.
But we wouldn't be talking about the NBA right now.
Okay,
Like
but think about
last year
this.
at this point in the year, nothing happened at the trade deadline. We were like, yeah, all right, cool, fuck that.
What was the biggest trade at the deadline last year?
I can't even remember. It was so bad.
I can't remember either. But think
I'm
about
not
this.
even sure the Lakers did a damn thing, dude.
Think about when, we were watching Golden State 4-1 LeBron with KD,
Yeah,
and there was a world where it was like, hey, 5 or 6 years later, y'all might be hype about them teaming back up
pairing back
together.
up. No,
Because apparently there's some conversations being had between Golden State and Phoenix.
well they've apparently talked to everybody. They've
Well,
called everybody. Jimmy, they were gonna make a trade with Jimmy, and Jimmy said, "I don't want to sign an extension with y'all."
Jimmy only wants to go to Phoenix.
Apparently, but what if
Mm.
KD's not there?
No, he pretty much said he only wants to go to Phoenix. Well, if he doesn't want to go, but see, that's the thing is Phoenix like avoiding Jimmy by getting rid of
What
KD.
if
It's
they
like it
trade
just
Jimmy
doesn't
for
make
Book?
sense. But the Warriors, they said they are determined to get a superstar or an all star, whatever you want to call it, next to Steph.
Yeah,
And I think it would just be hilarious if you just packaged up a couple players with like Draymond and sent them for.
that'd be awesome.
Oh
But
God,
I think the Draymond thing, it's like mutual. It's like
probably. I mean,
no, but it's like no one wants Draymond, and this is the only team Draymond can kind of
well, I mean,
work
in
out
this
on.
stage, of both of their careers, right? If I'm Golden State, it's like, hey, so we really need to we're trying to be contenders again.
Yeah,
So we're gonna bring KD back, and just to let you know, it's him over you. So just shut up,
yeah.
and you can stay on the team, and we'll see what happens. But
See, but the thing is now, it's like if you bring KD back, I think the two of them could play together for the rest of their careers. And you can be like, they're 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, whatever. They're older. So it's really not that crazy of a thing. No Clay Thompson, blah, fucking blah. It's not that big a deal. It's not that big a problem. And yeah, just bounce Draymond. It's pretty easy.
pretty simple. And don't ask me why
You
I
think he's
said
going to
this.
the Wizards, though?
Absolutely not. Don't ask me why
You
I
don't think he
said
wants
this.
to go home?
There's absolutely no chance he's going to DC.
Yeah.
Don't ask me why I said this team. But it just seems like this team needs a spark. They need something, especially after their fall off from last year. The Pacers,
Yeah, I brought up the
obviously,
Pacers.
probably way too small market for them to be able to pull off a Kevin Durant trade.
Yeah,
Um,
but yeah, no, agreed. But I can't sit here and be like I expected them to, or I didn't expect them to get a little bit worse or not improve or be the same or whatever. Like Halliburton's cool, had a good run. Siakam was impressive a little bit, but
Siakam is one of those
they were
players
really
I don't.
treating him like he was a superstar, like a up and coming superstar who's 30 fucking years old.
Bro, that's because superstars. It got to a point where I don't know, like
No, it got to a point
anybody.
where it was like, no, superstars are not helping teams. This guy is helping a team play well,
But like
and
superstars, you could just average like 18.
no,
And
for
it's
real.
like these guys are superstars.
He was averaging like 24 or whatever, but
Was he though? That's
maybe,
the thing. Like, was
maybe.
he? I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Bro, we're casuals. We're gonna sit here and act like we know what Siakam was averaging in their championship year.
In 19,
No.
it was probably like 18, maybe 16.
See, I have absolutely no clue. And do you know what would be fully cinematic in the NBA world if it all went if it all went full circle? KD ended up back in OKC.
Chet for KD.
Okay, so Luka just got traded from Dallas, right?
Yeah.
The Lakers are wasting any gas left in LeBron James' tank.
You think OKC fans want KD? I don't think so.
Okay, I hate to like break Thunder fans' hearts. This is just the truth.
Yeah.
This isn't hate towards the Thunder or towards Shy or whoever, whatever you think, wherever you want to direct the hate. Um, Dynasties aren't a thing in the NBA, and it's getting more and more. They're getting more and more further away from it being a league with just any type of dynasty. The closest thing you have is what the Celtics, the Nuggets, maybe. I mean,
Sure.
just for in terms
Right
of
now.
like
Potential.
the potential.
Yeah.
But no, dynasties aren't a thing. And
Yeah.
a couple years down the line, when the Thunder aren't NBA champions, a lot of them are going to be getting way bigger deals from other teams, and
Yeah.
or just going to be getting moved because nobody is safe.
No.
Nobody is safe. So if we're gonna look at it through those lens and just maybe accept that, package up a couple young guys off that OKC team, say fuck it, bring KD over, and then boom, KD's back in OKC, wins their first title, first championship. There you go. It's KD winning it, 2020 fucking 5, and
That'd be cool.
it just works that way. Because honestly, I mean, besides Golden State, I mean, I look, bro. It was like it's almost 10 years removed.
From Golden State.
Well, I'm saying from him leaving OKC. It's like
Well, that was what after the
2015,
15-16.
2016 season.
Yeah.
So, we were
Damn near. Yeah.
about almost a
9
decade
years.
removed. I think they're over it.
8-9 years. Yeah.
Like, I think they'll get. I think they're over it.
Yeah.
I think.
But, I mean, there's also something to be said about the potential for this team to do something. But at the current status, I think you can replace Chet.
I mean, I don't know if we're just saying necessarily. I don't know if we're just picking out, who we're going to replace necessarily. But
But no, I mean, I think the Thunder have a little bit of like a kind of cult following.
Yeah.
They're a team to watch, but maybe I was wrong about like maybe I was wrong about like the homegrown type of teams. Why don't we just say fuck that and just ruin the league again?
Well, that's
start sending guys away.
Well, I mean, you don't have a homegrown team. I mean, most fan bases aren't homegrown, which leads to less.
Celtics are pretty homegrown,
which is why they're one of the only teams that have a chance of being a dynasty in this.
But they were a homegrown team
in this era.
The Nuggets, homegrown, probably homegrown fan base.
Let's be real, bro. KD and Russell Westbrook built that fan base.
For real.
They built that fan base.
Well, I mean, there was no team there. It was
no matter what, how fans feel. I mean, I got into basketball like die hard watching KD and Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook became my favorite player. Obviously, Kevin Durant stabbed Russell in the back. We were in, whatever. It happened. It's over with. I think even if fans were butthurt then, they know a lot of them became fans because of Kevin Durant. He comes back 10 years later, gives them a championship in a theoretical world. Would you still hate him?
No.
I don't think so. I don't think so. So I think after all that being said, he's going to be in Phoenix February 7th. I don't think he's going anywhere. I think there's a way better chance.
I think it's more of a statement. Just to the league.
Mm-hmm. Which it's also, but see, I don't know if KD cares though. It's like, okay, you're gonna trade me.
I mean, that's what's cool about KD. It's like he's got the championships. He's done everything. He's got scoring titles, the MVP, whatever. He wants to hoop.
Well, that was like the move to Golden State was like that's why like he was the one that was able to pull that off because he didn't give a shit. It's like, no, like I'm Kevin Durant. All I need left is some championships. Let me get some Finals MVPs on top of that. Like,
Send me some champions. Yeah.
Let me go do that real quick. And then he like did that, and he's like, "Damn, I could get more rings. Fuck that. I want to go to Brooklyn." Like he just decided to leave.
Well, I mean, they tried to start something in Brooklyn, but they played about 14 games together, so they didn't really work.
I mean, if in a world where code wasn't a thing, who knows?
Sure.
Who knows what would have happened with the Brooklyn Nets? Because I mean, dude. That's the biggest That's the biggest three-headed monster flop ever. I mean, that could have been the most lethal. They'd be a lethal lineup. That Kevin Durant, James Harden, Kyrie. We don't know what would have happened.
No, it would have been awesome.
I think he stays in Phoenix. I don't think he goes anywhere. Yeah, I think he stays. Okay.